Have you ever felt like an outsider, as if no one truly understands who you are or the way you see the world? Here's the truth. That feeling is actually your hidden power. It gives you a strength, a resilience, and a depth of wisdom that most people never access. Your unique journey, shaped by solitude and self-discovery, is exactly what the world needs right now. So get ready to unlock that potential, because you're not just different, you're destined to lead the way toward a whole new level of consciousness. Let's dive into your true power. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. James 1:2-3. Sometimes the path set before us is one of trials, and it can feel lonely, a hard road that few will understand. But remember, there's a greater purpose in the struggle, a divine design working within the quiet moments when it feels like no one else sees or knows. When you're walking through that valley of challenges, it's easy to feel cast aside, unseen. But friend, I tell you, that very isolation is where God is refining you, shaping you into someone with the power to stand firm, to lead, to bring light. It's like gold being purified by fire. Only by enduring the flames does it reach its purest, most valuable state. When you're alone, stripped of affirmation, and lacking the comfort of worldly safety nets, that's when the deep reserves of your spirit are truly drawn out. You're becoming something that can't be easily shaken. Each harsh word thrown your way, every moment you were left out or overlooked, they became the very fires that refined you. They taught you strength, resilience, and patience. Those moments weren't meant to break you, but to build you up, to help you stand as a solitary force, fortified and unyielding. Now think of another story from ages past, one where a young man was betrayed by those he trusted, cast out, and left to face a world of unknowns in exile. This young man had every reason to give up, yet he didn't. He learned to look within, to find an inner compass, a wisdom that carried him through endless struggles. And every single hardship, each betrayal, each setback, it was all preparing him, honing his character for something greater. When it seemed that he was forgotten, that was when he was actually being prepared for greatness. The grace he encountered in those trying moments, they weren't just coincidences, they were divine tests. Tests meant to take him from someone cast out to a figure of deep wisdom and influence. Through his dedication, his relentless pursuit of something better, he found his way not just to personal power, but to a place where he could touch the lives of many. He became a lifeline in a time of need, and his journey became a testament to how trials can transform our very souls, giving us a resilience and strength that are meant to have a lasting, powerful impact. What does this mean for you, friend? It means that those times you felt unseen or dismissed, those very times are what's shaping you, making you into someone with unshakable strength. Every trial, every moment of solitude, every struggle, it's not wasted. It's refining you, carving out within you a resilience and a purpose that are meant to shine. And that purpose, that calling, it's something no one else can fulfill. It's yours. Enduring hardship without external support required you to delve inward, tapping into reserves of inner strength you didn't know existed. This self-reliance not only solidified your spirit, but also refined your capacity for empathy, enabling you to understand others' struggles with extraordinary depth. What may once have seemed like frailties now shine as invaluable strengths, helping you guide others through their own darkest moments. In another ancient tale, a young woman, once removed from the security of her roots, found herself unexpectedly in a position of power. Despite her new status, she remained an outsider in many ways, carrying the weight of her past and her people's vulnerable situation. When a dire threat arose, she leveraged her unique insight and compassion, taking a courageous stand at great personal risk. Her empathy, born from her experiences of hardship, allowed her to see beyond fear and advocate with conviction. Her bravery turned the tide, protecting those in need and demonstrating the remarkable force of courage fused with compassion. Her journey from obscurity to an unlikely hero embodies how deep empathy and unwavering resolve can transform adversity into a beacon of hope for others. This distinctive journey shaped within you an intuitive, spiritually creative mind, an imaginative brilliance untethered by conventional limits. While others followed predictable paths, you ventured through the unexplored terrain of your own thoughts, uncovering insights hidden from the crowd. Solitude was not a place of emptiness, but rather a rich, nurturing ground for deep introspection and boundless creative thought. In another mythic tale, a figure known for wisdom and insight often found herself unappreciated by her peers. Yet, her inventive thinking and profound understanding gave her an influence that extended far beyond expectations. With remarkable foresight, she guided those who sought her wisdom, helping them overcome formidable obstacles through perceptive and strategic counsel. Her guidance shaped destinies, turning apparent defeat into moments of triumph, and her creative vision inspired others to reach for new heights in art, philosophy, and knowledge. Though initially underestimated, her intuitive thinking and ingenuity became essential to those around her. This tale illustrates how isolation and the experience of being overlooked can nurture profound inner creativity and wisdom, fueling contributions that leave an enduring mark on the world. This journey of isolation pushed you toward a profound self-acceptance, leading to the authentic, unguarded expression of your true self. In a world that often values conformity, embracing your uniqueness became a bold assertion of your inherent value. Every dismissive glance and every moment of misunderstanding etched resilience into your character, compelling you to celebrate the distinct identity that sets you apart. The solitude and lack of validation strengthened your authenticity, turning it into an indomitable force. Another ancient story tells of a young outsider who grew up disconnected from his heritage, raised in obscurity without knowledge of his true lineage. Under the guidance of a wise mentor, he gradually uncovered his origins and the great legacy that awaited him. Through challenges and self-discovery, he crafted a symbol of his inner strength, a powerful artifact that became essential in his quest to confront a monumental adversary. In this transformative journey, he not only claimed victory but also solidified his place as a figure of legend. His experiences in exile and his refusal to abandon his true self empowered him to face his destiny with unyielding resolve, demonstrating that authenticity born from hardship can fuel extraordinary achievements and inspire others for generations to come. Though once regarded as an outsider, your journey has been one of profound transformation, reshaping you into a figure of unwavering authenticity. Choosing to reject societal expectations and the allure of conformity, you embraced your true self wholeheartedly, even when the path was difficult. This steadfast commitment has imbued you with a rare integrity, setting you apart in a world where appearances often overshadow substance. By honoring your inner truth, you inspire others to do the same, fostering connections rooted in honesty and depth. This ability to connect authentically enables you to lead in ways that conventional approaches cannot, offering guidance that promotes genuine growth and meaningful change. Through your courageous pursuit of self-acceptance, you've become a leader of profound insight, equipped to guide others through their darkest moments with empathy and strength. But they who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Isaiah 40:31. There's a divine power in waiting, in pausing, and in embracing solitude. When the world quiets around you, you're given the sacred space to listen, to go deeper, and to find strength that's not dependent on anything outside of you. It's in these quiet, solitary moments that God can work within you, renewing your spirit and strengthening you like an eagle preparing to soar. This solitude, it's not emptiness. It's a place of divine purpose, a workshop for the soul, where you're shaped and prepared for greater things. When you step away from the noise of other voices, from the pressure of external expectations, that's when you find the real you. In this silence, you uncover layers of inner wisdom, layers of courage, clarity, and resolve. It's like peeling back the cover to reveal a foundation that's been there all along, strong and unshakable. Each quiet moment becomes a stepping stone, guiding you to insights that illuminate your journey, a journey not just of self-discovery, but of deepened faith and understanding. Consider those who, throughout history, chose a life of solitude, seeking strength and truth away from the bustle of society. In the remote places, in the heart of nature, they pursued a path of self-discipline, rigorously pushing past their limits and finding new levels of strength within. They faced harsh elements, endless silence, and countless challenges. But through it all, they mastered themselves, learning to steady their minds, sharpen their focus, and align their spirits. In doing so, they became symbols of stability and wisdom, not just for their own lives, but for those who sought their counsel. People could sense their strength, drawn to the calm, resilient spirits these seekers had cultivated. Their journey wasn't about running away, it was about reaching deeper understanding and fortifying their inner resolve, creating strength unshaken by the storms of life. This journey, in many ways, mirrors your own. The strength you found in solitude serves not only as your personal anchor, but as a beacon for others. It gives you the power to provide stability, offering a steady presence when those around you feel uncertain or overwhelmed. This resolve you've built, this calm you carry, it's not just for you. It's a gift to others, a source of light in the darkness, a rock in the storm. In a world where so many struggle with inner turmoil, your strength is a rare treasure, one that inspires and uplifts those around you. So embrace this solitude, this strength that has been forged in silence and isolation. You are being called to lead, not by making noise, but by embodying quiet confidence. In those still moments, God has been at work within you, preparing you to guide others with a steady hand and a heart filled with understanding. Your journey, marked by resilience and unbreakable peace, is not just your own. It's an invitation for others to find that same strength within themselves. The Lord looks down from heaven. He sees all the children of man. From where he sits enthroned, he watches all the inhabitants of the earth. Psalm 33:13-14. Sometimes, God places us in a position to observe rather than to act immediately, giving us eyes to see what others miss. From that vantage point, we develop a wisdom that's not easily gained, an insight that comes only from watching, listening, and taking in the patterns that lie beneath the surface. When you've been positioned on the outskirts, you're not excluded, you're chosen for a purpose, to see life from a place of clarity and depth that others rarely reach. This unique perspective has allowed you to be an insightful observer of human behavior, understanding the subtle dynamics that often go unnoticed in the busyness of life. While others dive headfirst into social circles and interactions, you've been able to step back, taking a thoughtful view of how people move, connect, and react. Your quiet position on the periphery sharpened your awareness, granting you the gift of seeing life's truths, patterns, and rhythms in a way that's hidden from those caught up in the daily rush. Every moment spent watching from a distance has refined your ability to interpret the human experience. You see the truths hidden in body language, in the unspoken words between people, and in the way emotions ripple through a crowd. This skill, developed from standing back and watching with a discerning eye, has transformed you into someone who doesn't just see the world as it appears, but understands the deeper threads that hold it together. Consider the story of an outsider from ancient times, someone physically separated from the crowd. Though marginalized and limited in where he could go, his heart burned with a desire to witness something extraordinary. He climbed to a place where he could observe, lifting himself above the distractions to catch a glimpse of someone he knew carried immense meaning. Despite the physical and social barriers that stood between him and the crowd, his curiosity, his drive to see clearly, placed him where he needed to be. To his surprise, he didn't just observe this remarkable figure, he was noticed, recognized, and called by name. That single moment of acknowledgement bridged his isolation and gave him a place in the story unfolding before him. His experience reveals how stepping back and quietly observing can open doors to insights and connections that alter one's understanding of themselves and their place in the world. Your journey is much like this story, where solitude and observation have gifted you a wisdom that can't be gained from being in the center of the crowd. You've been set apart to see clearly, to discern patterns, and to understand the deeper meaning in interactions and connections. This ability to interpret human behavior, refined by moments of solitude, has prepared you to engage with others on a profound level. People may come to you seeking advice or guidance, drawn to the quiet insight you hold. In a world often rushing forward without pause, your perspective serves as a calming presence, a reminder that sometimes it's those who observe who hold the keys to wisdom. Through your unique vantage point, you've been able to develop a depth of understanding that transforms your relationships, allowing you to connect with others not just on the surface, but on a level that sees them as they truly are. This awareness you've cultivated is a gift, one that provides clarity and insight, enabling you to lead others gently yet powerfully. Your experiences have crafted you into someone who knows when to speak and when to listen, when to guide and when to watch. It's this discernment, this ability to see with a broader perspective that sets you apart and positions you as a leader equipped to understand and inspire. So embrace this position God has given you. You're not merely an observer, you're a chosen vessel of wisdom, someone who has been granted the gift of insight that others may never see. You're called to use this understanding to uplift, to teach, and to connect people in ways that bring greater clarity, unity, and purpose to all. This moment of acknowledgement sparked a profound shift within him. He openly pledged to share half of his wealth with those in need and to repay anyone he had wronged multiple times over. This public act of atonement redefined his role within his community, elevating him from an outsider to a respected member. His choice to seek insight, even from the margins, and the transformation that followed, demonstrate how a sincere pursuit of understanding can lead to profound personal renewal and the restoration of community ties. His journey illustrates the remarkable impact of embracing truth and change, which can foster both personal growth and newfound influence. Similarly, the time you've spent observing from the periphery has endowed you with a depth of insight that distinguishes you as a leader. You navigate complex situations with a clarity others find enviable, perceiving subtleties in human dynamics and social currents that often elude the mainstream perspective. Your keen observations equip you to foresee potential challenges and seize opportunities before they fully emerge, making you a leader whose wisdom and foresight are forged through years of careful observation. This unique vantage point, developed by watching from the sidelines, empowers you to transform your experiences of exclusion into a profound ability to guide others with integrity and foresight, turning what was once a marginalized perspective into an invaluable asset for leadership and connection. Your experience of exclusion has gifted you with an insightful vision of unity in diversity, a realization that each unique voice and story enhances the richness of humanity's shared narrative. As you walked the margins of society, you saw the beauty in varied perspectives, each representing a vital piece of the human experience. This awareness fostered in you a deep respect for inclusivity, inspiring you to create spaces where every voice is valued. Your own journey through marginalization ignited a powerful drive to ensure that others feel seen and included, establishing an environment where all contributions are celebrated. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. John 15:13. In God's design, true love often means choosing others above ourselves, even when the road is hard. It's like a river flowing through a dry land, bringing life and hope where there once was emptiness. That's what loyalty does. It nourishes, it sustains, and it transforms. There was once a woman who, despite being a stranger in a foreign land, chose to stand by her grieving mother-in-law after losing her own husband. She could have returned to her own people, to familiar comforts, yet she chose loyalty, pledging her heart and strength to the one who needed her most. She worked hard, gathering what little she could, pouring herself into their survival with quiet dedication. And her unwavering support didn't go unnoticed. In time, her kindness and resilience captured the respect of those around her, leading to a union that secured her place within the community. Her story reminds us that faith, loyalty, and love have the power to break down barriers and forge a legacy that endures for generations. Through her devotion, this outsider became a pillar of her adopted family, leaving a mark on history, a testament to the transformative power of unwavering love and loyalty. Similarly, your experiences have cultivated within you a passion for unity that transcends differences, giving you the strength to lead inclusively and inspire a sense of belonging in others. By valuing diverse perspectives, you build a foundation that strengthens communities and encourages genuine connection, transforming your own journey of exclusion into a powerful catalyst for unity and change. Although initially seen as an outsider, her unwavering loyalty and dedication earned her a position of respect and influence. Through her legacy, she contributed to the foundation of a lineage that would deeply impact the future. Her journey illustrates the profound outcomes that can arise when diverse backgrounds are embraced, showing the strength and resilience that inclusivity brings and demonstrating how unity among differences can leave an indelible mark. Similarly, you recognize the power in humanity's mosaic, where each unique strand strengthens the whole. Your leadership shines as a beacon, guiding others to see that our true resilience lies in our varied experiences and perspectives. By fostering unity within diversity, you create an inclusive environment that empowers all voices, moving toward a future enriched by the harmony of our collective identities. Being marginalized freed you from the constraints of seeking approval, allowing you to pursue a path shaped by your own vision. In the absence of validation or support, you discovered the courage to carve out an unconventional journey. Each choice, from following an unexpected career path to charting your own course in life, reflects the essence of a trailblazer, a fiercely independent spirit fueled by a relentless drive to defy limitations. In another story of resilience and ingenuity, a traveler found himself navigating a series of harrowing ordeals in pursuit of his ultimate goal. Through perilous lands and daunting encounters, he relied on his intelligence and courage, surviving on wit alone when brute strength could not prevail. With each trial, he was further removed from familiar comforts, enduring isolation and challenges that seemed insurmountable. Despite being cast adrift in foreign realms and facing enemies who underestimated him, his resourcefulness and unbreakable spirit saw him through, guiding him back to reclaim what was rightfully his. This journey of courage and tenacity showcases how one's inner resolve can transcend the trials of an unpredictable path, illuminating the boundless potential of human determination. Similarly, your journey, born from freedom, from societal expectations, has imbued you with the strength to lead boldly. This liberation fuels your willingness to venture where others hesitate, positioning you as a leader who inspires others to pursue their paths with bravery and authenticity. Unbound by conformity, you carry the resilience to overcome any obstacle, standing as a testament to the power of forging one's own destiny. Your uncompromising dedication to your own path places you at the forefront of a new era, one that demands visionaries willing to question norms and blaze new trails. Your life exemplifies the courage required to step beyond familiar boundaries, lighting the way for others to break free from their limitations and explore uncharted possibilities. Your journey from the outskirts to a place of influence demonstrates that courage is more than a characteristic. It's a dynamic force capable of reshaping lives and transforming societies. In traversing roads often shadowed by isolation and challenge, you've cultivated an inner strength that few can fully understand. Each obstacle has molded a resilience tempered by solitude, an empathy refined through exclusion, and a courage ignited from existing beyond the mainstream. This unique perspective has allowed you to view the world without the constraints of convention, recognizing the invaluable strength of diversity and the subtle, often overlooked patterns in human experiences. Your journey serves as a powerful testament to the transformative power of forging one's own way, inviting others to envision and contribute to a world that celebrates difference, insight, and the courage to innovate. These transformative experiences have not only defined who you are, but also positioned you as a leader of profound wisdom and unwavering authenticity. Throughout your journey, you have encountered pressures to fit in, and moments where concealing your true self seemed easier. Yet you chose a different path, one that celebrates authenticity and values the pursuit of purpose over convention. Your choices have made you a beacon of resilience and originality, inspiring others with your ability to face challenges and navigate uncharted paths with poise. Now, more than ever, the world needs voices like yours. Voices that inspire courage, unity, and a vision of diversity as a strength. By sharing your experiences, you pave the way for others to recognize the potential in their unique journeys and to contribute to a collective future full of promise. Your journey is a powerful testament to the importance of living authentically, demonstrating that each individual story carries the potential to shape a brighter, more inclusive world. When you tell your story, you invite others to embrace their own path and add their voices to a shared tapestry rich with possibility. Your perspective matters, and by sharing it, you help ignite a transformation that resonates far beyond yourself.